Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will be reviewing the Black Panther playing cards. This deck was released by Theory11 in collaboration with Marvel, as they have been doing that for a handful of decks. They've done it with the Avengers deck. They have done it with the, let me just check actually, Spider-Man, Batman, and they've also done one with Batman and etc. Just like so they've collaborated with superhero brands in the Marvel universe. I'm aware that Batman is not, but they have been able to do that, and this is one of the decks. This is the most recent one, and I picked it up recently. So when you take a look at the box, you'll see that there is a purple foil. This is, they say, is meant to represent the vibranium, which is something from Wakanda. And then on the back is the back design, also with gold foil or with purple foil. On the side it says Theory11 Black Panther playing cards. It says that on both sides. Theory11 at the top. And then at the top it says something else. I'm not exactly sure what it says, but I'm assuming it says something about it's hard to something be kind. I don't know exactly what the saying is. At some point I might look, but not at the moment. So when you open the deck, you will see on the inside of the box there's also a design that continues with the Black Panther mask on the face. So I've watched the first Black Panther movie. I've not watched the newest one, Wakanda Forever. So I will not recognize all of these people, but as you see, the Joker is Killmonger, and it says Ulysses Clow. So I know who Killmonger is, and obviously there is the Black Panther as the Ace of Spades. And then you'll see a custom spade throughout the whole deck with this gold and black coloring, but even the unique shape and everything. The same is said with the indices and the pips, and that continues. And when you get to the court cards, you will notice that they are custom court cards. Again, I don't know who all of these people are. I recognize some of them, but I don't recognize all of them. This is the Jack of Spades, and you'll see that one side of it has a helmet, and the other side, this person is not wearing a helmet. The Queen of Spades, I recognize her. Of course, the Black Panther himself, who was played by Chadwick Boseman, at least in the first movie. Sadly, Chadwick Boseman passed away. However, this is the Ace of Diamonds. The rest of the diamonds, these pips are a little bit smaller actually, which you'll notice. And this is, of course, a custom diamond as well with a more geometrical shape, I guess, is what I would describe these as, or a squarer geometrical shape with this gold line work. And then, of course, there's still these characters for the court cards. The same could be said for the clubs. Again, I don't recognize all of these. I'm assuming that these are not made up, any of these. All of these were in the movie. But I don't believe all of these were in the first one, or at least they were not main characters. This is the Ace of Spades. Ace of Clubs, rather, sorry. And then, of course, the Black Panther again. The Black Panther suit, at least. King of Hearts, and then of course these custom other cards. Then you continue. This is the Ace of Hearts, and you'll actually notice throughout all these cards, at least the aces and the court cards, that there's going to be this this gold pattern going around the outside, kind of framing it, and to me it kind of looks like an African pattern of some sort, or a pattern similar to what was on the Black Panther suit. And then you see a card that says Theory11 produces the world's finest playing cards, and then it has a link, or not a link, it has Theory11's website, copyright Marvel, and this is part of the Legacy collection with collaboration with Marvel Studios. And then you see the back design. The back design consists of these two masks from the Black Panther suit. King T'Challa, as his name is. It just came to me. and this purple and gold and greenish gray that continues throughout this, and this is what it looks like. Again, there's no foil on the back design, but it is still the same purple. And of course, as far as handling goes, it handles quite nicely. Handles like any United States playing card company deck does. This is what the spread looks like, and this is what the fan looks like, give or take. But yes, this is a very cool deck, and Theory11 has released many cool decks of cards. And in most of their decks of cards, you will actually notice a similar type of theme in that most of their cards have this either hologram or foil on the boxes, but if not, it's embossed. Like the Black Panther writing is raised. Some of the writing is debossed, meaning it is imprinted. That's something they do a lot, right? Some of their most famous decks of cards or most well-known decks of cards. The most well-known definitely is the Monarchs, which were featured in some movies like Now You See Me, and Now You See Me 2. But then they've also released the Citizens deck, the Artisans deck, handful of others. I can't think of all of them right now, but I know I have quite a handful. Oh, Neil Patrick Harris, when he released a deck of cards, it was through them. When Jimmy Fallon has a deck of cards themed after him, it was released through them. So they've produced a lot of decks of cards that are of the highest quality, as they say, and this just happens to be one of them. Obviously, right, I'm back. This is my first YouTube video in a while, but that is not really relevant here. I have been teasing the deck collection video that will be coming out soon, I swear. I just saw this deck come out, so I reviewed it, but I am still actively working on the deck collection video. I know there might be anticipation out there. Will it live up to that anticipation? I don't really know. But there's this deck review, obviously, and I've been working on some other cool video ideas recently as well. I printed my own custom back design on a deck of cards, and I'll be talking about how I printed those, where I went through to print those, and obviously to some degree I could talk about the back design in itself as well a little bit. And I'm also possibly thinking about bringing back some of the videos where I just talk about things. But yeah, I'm thinking about bringing back videos where I just talk about things. As you may hear, I'm recovering from being a little under the weather. However, thinking about making videos, talking about things, reacting to things. I know you have to be a little bit more careful now reacting to things to do it so you don't get copyrighted. But yeah, just talking about different things and different experiences. I know Chris Ramsay, this is the other thing, Chris Ramsay just released a new deck of cards. A collaboration with Bicycle, actually, and that's his own whole topic that I'm going to be talking about. And if you watch his video on that deck of cards, he brings up some interesting points, and those are points that I think I might cover in another video separate from the review. And one of those questions was your why and why you do Magic, and which I think for me is different than how I got started in Magic, which I've already made a video about. But so there's a handful of videos coming out, and I saw recently, probably about a month ago, I saw a Magic performance by the champions of Magic, and I think I'm going to talk about those a little bit, and there's a handful of video ideas that I'm thinking about making. None of these are concrete yet or solidified, but you guys can look forward to those. And I'm back with the Black Panther deck. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.